Like, don't get me wrong, I can be roommates with people, but I also do enjoy my personal space a little too much, which I've even questioned if I ever went to prison. How would it run down? Would I be in solitary confinement? I'm thinking heavily yes on that part. Or would I be in public population? I'm just thinking, it really all depends on what group I'm put into and all this and all that. Because I figured myself to be a very sociable person. I'm willing to communicate, but I've also learned through my life experiences that there are just some people in some groups you can't communicate with, and violence is the only way that you can speak. And I'm actually pretty darn fluent in violence, but I live in a world, or I live in scenarios, I live in areas where violence is the way we speak. We use our words. If that doesn't work, we use petty tactics. If that doesn't work, we use other people. If that doesn't work, then maybe we use violence. Maybe then. But in other places, violence is the first and or only answer. And I'm just like, okay, okay. And when I was younger, I will admit, I was probably way more aggressive. And I do have aggressive issues, anger issues, as well as stimulation issues. But it's hard to show people that without actually having a history of it. And I'm just like, great. Because if I have to tell you that I have anger issues, that means they're not really much of an issue now, are they? But they really are an issue because I'm always suppressing them bitches. Like, not the right time, not the right time, not the right time, which is the main reason why I work out and do wrestling as well as doing soccer. Because I have so much excess energy from people's bullshit that I want to hurt them for. I'm just like, put it inside, put it inside. And when it comes inside, it makes me faster, it makes me stronger, it makes my body look a shit ton better. The reason why I'm so fit is because I'm mentally unfit, is the biggest thing that I say, and it's because really I am. If I didn't have all these anger issues, I would probably either be scrawny or fat. I'd probably be a lot lazier too, because I will admit I use anger to fuel a lot of my fucking ideas, as well as workouts, as well as my runnings. It's just like, I want to hurt people! Okay, so put this here, put this here, put this here. Are we still angry? Yeah! Keep fucking working until we're not angry then. And that's how I got through a lot of my long days at Byerline Asphalt and Seal Coating. I definitely used my anger when I was just out of energy. Because I'll say I have two sets of energies. I got one for working, the other to suppress, and the third tanker is just rage. Like, I don't talk about the third tanker because like it don't really come out as often, because most things don't take me more than my first tanker, which is just the normal communication energy, and then the second tanker means don't hurt other people, and then the third tanker, well, you can hurt things, just not people. I'm just saying, I learned how to work me when other people want to try to work me. It is how it is, and they don't give a fuck how you get the job done. Just fucking do and don't, bitch. But I do my best not to let my anger loose. I think I could probably count on one hand how many people have actually seen me pissed. And I mean pissed, not mad, not angry. Like, I'm basically always irritated, believe it or not. Like, I'm just pretty good about suppressing a lot of the things I keep telling you guys. So, like, most people have seen me irritated, if not mad. I'd probably say a little bit lower than that. But pissed, that, like I said, probably do on 5 fingers. 5 motherfucking fingers. And that's because I grew up always being told to suppress. You can't feel this, you can't feel that, you should feel fine, blah blah this, blah blah that. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Which is 90% of the reason why I'm so nonchalant about basically everything. Because I'm like, I want to freak out. I'm not quite sure if this is group approved for me to freak out. So if it's not group approved for me to freak out, then I'm not going to freak out. And that's the funny part, because even if the group's freaking out, there's still a lot of things I've been through. It's just like, but this isn't a panic matter. Like, this can be fixed actually pretty quickly if you just shut the fuck up and move out my way. I'll do it. That's just my thoughts and opinions of my childhood. It was not something I don't want to repeat. But something that, like, I kind of wish I had my adult mind back then, because I probably would have gotten away with a lot more shit. Just because I'm young. I don't know any better. It's like being a high functioning disabled person where people just assume that you're going to be stupid. Fine, if you assume I'm stupid, time to press it on it. Pressing on it, bitch. Time to pressing on it. You think I'm stupid, then I guess I gotta do stupid shit. Gotta do stupid shit. Now I gotta do it because you think of it. You get what you want. But how'd you ask for it? In detail, you'll get it. Vaguely, well, you said. So all I did today was work out, sleep, smoke. Now I'm doing them again. I don't know, this time I might actually write some poetry or type some up or read poetry before going back and working out and repeating. But I got work tomorrow at 6:30. In the morning! It's back on to the work shift, back on to the work shift, back on to the work. Hey! Hey! Son of a titty! Daughter of a whore! I don't know. I'm just saying shit. Am I a daughter of a whore? No, it'd be some. I would say there was a shit ton of freedom. So much freedom, like, I don't even know if this is an appropriate amount of freedom to give to my kids if I have kids, when I do have kids. Just because when I say I was unsupervised, I mean so long as I was in the house, I could do whatever the fuck I want to. So most of my adventures were outside the house, and depending on which house we were in. The first house we were in town-ish. I remembered we lived in the cul-de-sac. The second house is a two-story house. I basically had my own little section just because nobody else was over there unless it was bedtime, and I was over there odd time. Unless it's dinner time or time for me to go in the playroom, the game, which was still underneath my room, basically. Not necessarily, but I just spent a lot of time in the playroom or my room. And the funny thing is, when it came to moving time, I did this and nobody believed it. But I used to, when I didn't want to eat dinner because we weren't allowed to throw it away. And I know we had dogs, but I did realize back then that everything was dog friendly. So I figured, put this shit in this cubby thing. It was like an entertainment center, and the TV was clear in the middle. There's some cupboards on the right and there's some cupboards on the left. I used to put it on the small cupboard in the small cubby on the bottom left side just because I don't know. By the time we moved that, everything was white and fucking nasty looking, I don't even know why I never cleaned it. I just figured, oh, we're never gonna move, so I figured just keep airing. How many months did I do that for? I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I think it might have even been for a year. I used to do a lot of fucked up shit when I was younger, and I might talk about all of them. No, not all of them. Some of them, a good majority of them. But when I say fucked up, I mean fucked up. If you already know how messed up I am mentally, then it's just like, Ethan, you really. I was young. I didn't know what the fuck the difference was. Now that I have the conscience to know what the difference is, it's just, will I enact it? No, because I know it's wrong. Not because I feel it's wrong. It's just I know it's wrong, so I won't do it. But if I don't know what the difference between right and wrong is, y'all should have taught me. Which is why I'm going to teach my kids. Give them the chance to. I'm going to have like a whole fucking. I shit you not. It's going to be a whole ass play. So many storylines to it, too. There's so much you got to teach kids. Things you didn't even think to teach people. Like, wait a second. Oh, yeah, training 101. Some kids are smarter than others. So I might have to tell one. I may never have to tell the other one, but I'm still going to tell them all the exact same shit just in case. I know you don't need to hear this, but I just want to make sure it was said. Just so y'all can't say later I never done told you about the. And the main reason why I did that is because my appetite's funny. Like, I shit you not when I say I feel as if the main reason why I have an appetite nowadays is because I smoke weed. Just because growing up, there were days that I would binge eat as well as days I wouldn't eat shit. Or I just wouldn't eat much. There's days I'd snack a lot. There's days I'd fucking forget to eat. And that's more or less because I was gaming, working out, stressed out. Or off. Well, I don't know, depending on how far back you go. Because I started working out like middle school. Yeah, I was in middle school. It was way before high school. Because I remember my teacher said that, like, she didn't say I was fat, but it was implied. It's like, wow, Ethan, you're so much thinner now. Bitch, you've been pregnant ever since I met you. What you mean? I'm just kidding. Either way, I've never slept with a short haired blonde because of that. So, I know I used to be chunky. I thought it was cool to be 10 years old and 100 pounds. Apparently it's not, but y'all fat too. Just trying to be like you. My bad. Ooh. So I just ended up kind of falling in love with fitness because I wasn't allowed to be fat. When you're not allowed to do something, you do something else. Or you just do it to spite them. But like honestly, I also don't like how I feel fat. I don't like how I move fat. I don't really care how I look fat. I don't like having titties. I like to have pectorals. I know they titties too, but they look better. They look a lot better. So, as well as my fitness and stamina, and people respect me more when I look like this. Not necessarily, but like, I definitely pull way more women. I don't know. I think I pulled someone when I was fat, but when I was fat, I was a lot younger, and like, I wasn't pulling no women whatsoever. I had a growing phase, I guess. I don't know, or they just didn't find me attractive. One of the two, three, four. There's millions of reasons why they didn't like me, but now they love me, and I'm just like, what is this? You're doing a great job at your job. I don't even know if this is real liking or you're just. What are you selling? Why aren't we at your workplace? I'm confused. Where's your clothes? Ooh, did that again. I'm just saying. I don't even know when girls like me. When they tell me, I'm still like, she's lying. Just because I see why they'd lie. I'm not really much of a scary person. I don't ever want to be, but if I have to be, I can be. It's just, no, 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 no. I love peace. I love peace. The war is inside of me, and if it leaks out, well, why did you bother me? Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum,